Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Oh, I didn't know we were live. Are we on? Is the camera on? Oh, folks, you interrupted me on my vacation in Aruba? This isn't Diet Ginger Ale. I'm not telling. Castellano's on vacation in Aruba. And folks, I'm leaving the producer in charge. So it's producer's choice. He's going to put together a collection of stuff he likes or what he wants to use, or probably stuff. He's going to put anything together. If it's good stuff, folks, make sure you write in and say, great job, Castellano. And if it stinks, his name's Edwin J. Write in, call in, throw shoes. I'm enjoying myself in Aruba. You're watching the Rick Castellano Show, and I hope you enjoy these clips. Producer's choice.
When demons are at the door, sometimes you gotta let them in. Let them in and kill them.
Welcome back. The ratings are in, and Castellano is mighty happy. A reason to celebrate. Excuse me a second. Folks, we got a special award tonight. The Black Rose of the Week goes to Anne Hathaway. Stick to B movies. It's the worst rated Academy Award of all time. I don't know who the guy next to me was. I saw him in a Green Goblin. I don't even know. James Franco. Thank you, Mr. Producer. James Franco, worst rated. Let's see. In the old days, we had Bob Hope, Lucille Ball.
The biggest, Billy Crystal, the biggest.
And then what do we get? Anne Hathaway and James Franco. And what do we this was a good year for lesbians. This is a good year for lesbians. Lesbian movies. You goof! I know why it's the worst rated thing, and I know why Anne Hathaway, you're getting this. Black Rose of the Week? Because you're a terrible actress. Like I said, stick to those teen movies and they don't know any better. You're watching the Rick Castellano Show. And folks, if you're a female or you act like a female, watch out, look behind your back, because at any given time, a black rose might be following you. You're watching the Rick Castellano Show. Folks, they say, why is Rick Castellano so angry? He's been very angry lately. You're right. I got to do a little anger management. Excuse me a minute while I talk to my doctor. Hey, Doc, I've been in a bad mood lately. All right. Well, of course. I'll have a couple sips. Excuse me a second.
Anger rehab.
What are you talking about? It's Diet Ginger Ale. Let me open another. When's the last time you seen Diet Ginger Ale? I forgot these damn twist off. But I also didn't forget, I'm Castellano. It makes no difference. Folks, because you demanded it. Celebrity Challenge 2. When we last left off, we were talking about a little bald-headed crumb. Looks like Bozo. Jesse the Body Ventura. He's got a little TV show, a reality show. Nothing like mine, because mine, it has a little reality in it. But before we get to you, Jess, I don't want you to get your tutu up in a tither. I want to talk about one of your old friends. You guys are just as ancient. Jane, I'm a Trader Fonda. What can we have a celebrity challenge? Women? Rick, you're going to get mad at women too? Yes. Producer? Black Rose of the Week? And believe me, it smells like the producer's underwear. I don't know how I ever smelled him. Well, I could smell him when he's sitting in a chair. Jane Fonda. Did a lot of good movies. None that I can remember. If you count 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton. I was only looking at Dolly Parton's chest. I didn't even know you were in the movie. All right. Jane Fonda, you traitor. Hanoi Jane? I won't even drink. You give me an upset, sick feeling in my stomach. You married that other goof. Ted, would you like to take a turner with my wife? Listen, that insect started CNN. He had a good idea. Instead, he turned into a liberal network with people like you there. Jane Fonda workout. Well, although you did your 30-second workout and you looked halfway decent, back in the 50s, now you're doing a I sip soup out of a straw workout at 70. You think people want to see you dancing around there in leotards with the pens on underneath? I can see them through the spandex. You goof! Listen, Jane, I watched some of your movies. Can't say that I liked any of them. Very liberal. Very, I don't know. Even though in some of your movies you didn't show me your agenda, I knew what it was. Just take a look at the guy we're with. The guy's been slurring his words since he's, I don't know what age he is, but he acts like he's a 90-year-old, and now he is a 90-year-old. Ted, you want me to put the movies in color, Turner? Listen, Ted, you're a goof. Your wife's a goof. You got something to say about it? Get your buddy Jesse the Body that I'm going to talk about right now. Now that I have a drink, not to you. I'd like to get a boa, one of the ones you're wearing. I'd like to wrap it around your neck and flip you and snap you like a whip. You ugly, demented, smelly bozo lookalike. Excuse me a minute, because I'm getting too angry. All right, Jess. Fact. You got a new reality show called Conspiracy Theory. Let's see. Conspiracy theory is there's any reality to this. You're clueless, you're a liar, you're an insect, and you look like my nuts. Yeah. Why do you say stuff like that? Excuse me, I'm anger management. Excuse me, Professor. Let me have another swig because I'm getting a little angry. Now, I still think he looks ugly. Look at this guy's one of those kind of guys, women, when you go out to a bar and you drink 3 or 4 kegs, the guys still look homely. Look at, you ever went in a club, you drank enough to make him look good, you're going to go home with one of the mannequins or something that work in the club and in the showroom. Now let me tell you a little about your buddy Jesse the Body. The Body? Take a good look. The guy wears suits, he looks like Frankenstein. This insect said, United States, Pentagon wasn't hit on 9/11. He has some secretary or some, I don't know, if somebody he knows, it's got to be some smelly girl or something like that, said that she walked around the Pentagon the next day and she didn't see any damage or anything like that. Well, the reason why she didn't is because she's got damage to her brain like you goof! Navy SEAL. Would you hold your head underwater in a goldfish bowl? Let me tell you, I know personally, unlike you, I got the facts. My cousin, retired Colonel Patrick Malbazzo, worked at the Pentagon. Mr. Ventura. He became Dick Cheney's right-hand man when he retired at the Pentagon. Geez, how did he have inside information? Jesse told me that the Pentagon didn't get hit by an airplane. Yeah, Jesse, the guy was dancing around like a tulip around a wrestling ring. How are you going to trust the guy that was dancing Matilda around the ring, and Hulk Hogan used to flick his finger like this, and the guy sailed out of the ring night and day? And Melvin. Anyway, my cousin, Colonel Patrick Malbazzo, folks, whether you like him or not, I know some of you people thought the Bush administration was all bad, but Dick Cheney was pretty tough, hard-shooting guy, tough guy. Told it like it is. Very, very intelligent, unlike the body. That guy's got a third-grade education, and he lost that when he's drowned in a goldfish bowl. Anyway, Colonel Malbazzo had a meeting every Tuesday at Boeing Air Force Base. Just so happened 9/11 was a Tuesday. The Pentagon got hit by one of the planes. He lost 7 men. 7 men that day. No. You weren't walking around a building and all of a sudden they became invisible or they never existed. 7 men were killed that day. You insect! You liar! You scumbag! I'll tell you what. Come and meet Castellano. I'll fight you any place. The Pentagon, the backyard. I'll let school kids watch me dribble your bozo-like head up and down the playground. I'll flip you around and any of your old friends from wrestling around. Yeah, any of those old guys there like with the dentures or something. I don't know. And they're working in the back room at the WWF. Listen, you insect. You scumbag. Well, is that word bad enough? I could get away with saying that. Can I get away with saying that, producer? Well, whatever word I could get away with saying, I'd like to get away with it now. You loser! Folks, I'm happy to announce one of our favorite guys, one of our favorite rappers, King James and 610. He got a new video out. And guess where they want to premiere it on? The Rick Castellano Show, of course. The name of the new video is You're Gonna Love This Year. And I hate to admit it, but our own producer, Edwin J., produced, directed, edited, and filmed this video. You know what, folks? I'm always wondering what he's doing in his spare time. He should be working on his show. But anyways, I took a quick gander at this video, and you're going to love it. And you're going to love this year also. King James.
Wanna be with me, cause I ride it high, you ride it low. My man doing 25 for a lot of blow. Don't you know, come to my show, I make it rain with a lot of dough. My mojo is running on full logo. You can see me hit the streets of Tokyo. Pepper getting bigger, finger on the trigger. Yeah, I'm not white, I'm a black. My figure is getting bigger every day. I roll with Sean and my girl Latte. Can't forget my boy Cash. Yeah, Young Money. George Clooney, time to take a ride. Not made back, hitting 8 cylinders in my Cadillac. Yeah.
That you feel us, call me mama long legs, cause I'm standing on my cash and I'm busting through the ceilings. Hood type flair with a little Michelle Obama. You can't buy class, I get it from my mama. You're gonna love it, you already do. That's that raw cut that we bring to you. Ain't no standing around like a Dutch. Bust it, break it down, bust it, break it down. Sean murders beats, you're sure to love his style. King James do the damn thing, no playing around. Lotta keeps the fellas going crazy wild. Certified bonds, nigga, what it is now. You wanna be a boss, we can show you how. City under quarantine, it's the 610 town.
Want to build a soccer stadium in Rochester. We're doing fantastic. We got Frontier Field. It alternated back and forth with the soccer stadium. Everybody was coming. Everybody was there. We had to have another soccer stadium. Well, mind you, Castellano's going to go off on a tangent for a second here, but even the producer don't know what I'm talking about now. But anyway, why would anybody want to come to Rochester? Well, maybe from looking a few lilacs or here or there. Look, if I was living in Canada, I don't want to come here unless I got to visit a relative. Now, if you would have built the soccer stadium the way you should have, major league, not minor league, they don't have a major league team in Toronto. They don't have a major league soccer team in Buffalo. They don't have a major league soccer team in Syracuse. There's a reason to come. So if you're going to build a soccer stadium,
Put a dome on it.
put it in Rochester, major, but you know what? You don't put it over where it is now. First of all, people are afraid to come in a neighborhood. There's no parking. Well, no parking. Well, we got a couple of buildings you could still demolish that we bought them up that little by little, there's a shovel full of brick here or there being pulled out. No parking. Could have built it right over where Kodak is on Elm Grove Road. All kinds of land, closer to Buffalo, easy on, easy off, exit, plenty of parking. No, let's build it. Let's refurbish it. Oh, well, folks, let's make Rochester. We'll put all kinds of money in High Falls. People are going to come. Well, I drink diet ginger ale on a regular basis. I went to High Falls. There's no parking. Margie Phelps. You're one of the leaders of this organization. Well, I can understand why you're such a miserable witch, because you look like a witch. Raggedy gray hair that looks like, I don't know, scarecrow straw. Ugly, demented. You're worried because the United States military lets homosexuals in there, or they want to let them in there. So you hate them and you want them dead. What kind of organization thinks like that? I'll tell you what kind of organization. An organization of insects. Where's the orchid man when you need him? So anyways, Westboro Baptist Church. Castellano's got a little... Since his First Amendment protects free speech, let me give you my 50 cents worth. I think that I despise your whole organization. If Castellano was there, I'd get a mop and I'd mop through the crowd. There'd be people flying right and left. Folks, you think when Castellano goes over to other countries in Kuwait, Iran, and I throw soldiers in jihadists around, I'd love to do the same to you. So just hope that Castellano's not around when he sees any of these funeral processions and you guys are there spouting this hate. Because if I'm there, folks, Castellano, like I said, I'll bring my mop and I'll clean the place up. You're watching the Rick Castellano show, and if anybody hates these insects as much as I do, write in, call in. You know what? Send a letter to the church. See what the guys believe in. I know they don't believe in God. I don't. Baptist? I doubt it. Excuse me a second. Time to come back home, folks. You'll see Castellano next week, and there's a lot of stuff happening around the world. Castellano's been on vacation, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a story to tell. See you next week.